choke you out, Sand.
Not likely.
We are dead!
You're killing, man. Believe it. Now let me up. We ain't playing hero today. Oh.
Please! Help me!
You! Don't move or I'll shoot.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Come with us.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Vincent Black of Six Killer Enterprises. I'm a bounty hunter. That man with a whip I've been after for a month, his name is Frank Sands. He's a murderer for hire. Now, I was on the road to help, not to kidnap that girl.
It's not my place to judge. Only to obey orders. Now, I won't say it again. Come with us.
Mr. Personality, aren't you? I didn't want to do that, but I'm not going to be led around like some sheep.
We'll see.
Stop it! Both of you! At once! I'm sorry, Mr. Black, but the lack of hospitality was necessary until your credentials could be checked and your business associate contacted. I'm sure you realize the importance of keeping the kidnapping of my daughter between us. No police, no press. I'm Yuki Ota.
Mr. Ota is Chief Executive Officer of the Nippon Banks of America, and he would like our help.
You have my help, Mr. Oda. Your daughter, she reached out to me and I couldn't do anything to save her. I didn't like the way that felt. So I'll do whatever I can to get her back for you.
And with our network of highly trained undercover operatives...
Paid informants who will spread the news of what happened to everyone.
Not my paid informants. Excuse me, Mr. Ota, but who may he be?
Hiro Takara. my chief security officer.
Ota-san, please reconsider hiring these men. It was my responsibility to protect Mitsuko. It's my responsibility to bring her back safely, no matter what the consequence.
Your reputation, for whatever it's worth, isn't the deal here. It's the girl that matters. The kidnappers. They'll get in touch with you in their own good time.
You can bet on that, Mr. Ota, and they'll want plenty of money.
And when you pay, then maybe they'll get in touch with you and give your daughter back, and maybe not. The most important thing is finding the girl first.
And that is our priority also, Mr. Black. And believe me, Hero will be very useful in bringing my daughter back to me.
I know. Listen, Lupo's a royal pain, but listen, Shy, I need him because he's an intricate part of this operation.
Mr. Black.
Listen, tell him anything, okay? Tell him that it's a matter of life and death, but just get me that meeting, okay? Okay, I owe you. I owe you two. Thanks.
Glad you didn't dump these somewhere.
I'm sure you are. I know how much you Americans depend on guns. We Japanese put faith in sharp steel. Courage to use them. There's no courage or art in guns.
No. The art and courage comes in knowing how to use the bullets that go in the gun.
Boys, we're supposed to be a team here. Can we work together, please?
Yeah, why doesn't this team have a little chat with the limo driver? What's his name? Monzo or...
Takara-san. Any news of little Mitsuko?
No news, Monzo. But you needn't concern yourself with it.
I am ashamed, Takara-san. I should have tried to go around the van when it pulled out in front of us, but
There's no reason to be ashamed. You did your best. Now go home, take a few days rest.
No, wait a minute. Before you let Monzo here go and work on his tan, I got a couple of questions. One of them is, who else knew about the route you were taking to the airport this morning?
Right. And while we're at it, let's take a look at your bank account. Where are you banking Swiss these days?
I don't understand. Do you think I am involved with this terrible thing? You think I'm lying?
One little polygraph test to settle that.
Enough! Monzo's a trusted employee of the Ota household. I believe in his loyalty. Go home, Monzo.
忘れません。失礼します。
Put a net around him as tight as you can, without him knowing where he goes, who he calls, who calls him. Any other questions?
I guess he's the good cop.
And we're the bad cop. Cute.
Would have been nice if you'd let us in on what you were planning to do.
Possibly you're right.
Well, let's just hope we wound up old Monzo enough so he gets careless.
My thoughts exactly.
Now it's our turn. Let's go.
Where are we going?
See what happens when you don't share with your teammates?
Well, you look at this. Old Frank's living pretty high on the hog these days.
Gosh, I knew old Frank Lupo when he didn't even own a car.
This man will help us.
Well, that's entirely up to my sister, sir.
Frank, stop that!
Look, Shy, baby, come here.
Huh. Yeah, well, it's about time you guys got here. I've been fighting off that octopus for an hour.
God, I love you, kid. Looks, brains, and a sense of humor. Six killer, Black. You guys got beautiful timing.
What can I say?
That is flattering as hell, guys. I mean, really. But you're giving me too much credit for being connected like that. I mean, I'd do anything for Cheyenne. On this kidnapping thing, I don't think I can help you.
Frank, I'm not buying it. Look, you know certain people. And those people would never let anybody from the outside come into their territory and commit a major felony.
Not unless they squared it up with him first and they get a piece of the pie.
Right, so if that's the way it went down, then these people know something.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Why are we wasting our time?
We're not wasting our time. This is just the way Frank plays the game. Right, Frank?
Frankie, video gun boss. Listen, let's cut through the baloney here, okay, Frank? We got a life hanging and we need your help. When it comes time to scratching your back, pal, we'll be there. You know us.
Which knowing you is sure to happen.
No!
Takara,
He has information. I'll get it my way.
take it easy. Takara, take it easy. Frank, it's an honor thing with the Japanese. Come on, you've seen the movies. It drives them crazy, right, Bobby?
That's right. Oh, you better throw something to the table here, Frankie Lupo. You know these samurai guys, they're nuts.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I may know a thing or two. I mean, there might be some people I can talk to.
There's been no contact. All we need is a meeting. Please, Frank.
I'll make a few phone calls.
Go, Frank.
What is it? What did you learn?
They're taking their time because they want to make somebody sweat. In 2 hours, here at the marina, there's a maintenance yard at the far end of Pier 6. Vince comes alone, unarmed.
No way. It's my job.
Vinny comes alone, unarmed, or there's no meat. Capiche?
You did good, Frank. Let's go.
Nothing like a bullwhip to get a man's attention. Right, bounty hunter? I know it's old-fashioned, but I really dig this black snake of mine and what it can do to a man.
As far as what you can do to a man, I ain't interested. Now, what's the deal?
24 hours, bounty hunter. Starting now. We want 10 million. Nippon Bank of America user bonds, no cash. We'll contact you for place and time of delivery.
I want proof the girl's alive.
I figured.
You and me have unfinished business. One way or another. But you know that now, don't you?
I know.
Anything happens to that girl, I'm gonna put you on a plane to hell nonstop.
We'll see who gets to hell first. One more thing. Tell Hiro Takara he's part of the deal. The dragon wants the 10 mil and Takara. Or the girl's dead. You tell him that.
Oh my gosh, Reno, what happened to your face?
How's the girl? Well, what about the deal? They say anything about the deal?
10 million. User bonds, 24 hours. And you know what the kicker is? The dragon wants the money and you, Mr. Takara. That's what San said. Does that mean anything to you?
I asked that you not be hired. I told you not to get involved.
Yeah, well, we are involved, and I want some answers.
Quit this case. All of you.
Ah, forget him. I never liked him anyway. Got any ideas how to get this girl back?
For a month while I was tracking San, it was one good lead after another. But now all my sources have zipped up. Nada. And it's got something to do with this dragon guy that San keeps telling me about, and Takara.
Forget Takara, forget the dragon, okay? It's all raw fish and noodles. You know, the mystery of the Far East, double cross, triple cross, poison your bird nest soup. Our job is to find a damsel in distress and get well paid for it. Do we understand that?
But the way he talked, the hard-looking Japanese guy wearing a $2,000 suit and a big Mercedes with driver. 5 will get you 10. It's San's new boss. So he's also one of the slime balls that set up this kidnap.
The dragon.
The dragon.
But why would he want Takara's head as part of the ransom?
Maybe it's a con. A smokescreen. Maybe Takara and the dragon are behind the whole thing, together. Maybe that's the connection.
Whoa. Cool female mind in action, but hey, that's a possible could be. Takara arrives with 10 million and vanishes. We think he's doing the dance with his ancestors, but he and the dragon are off in Cannes having a blast.
Takara, the dragon, connected somehow. Damn, I think I know what could be going down here.
Good, why don't you fill us in, because now I don't even have a clue.
If I'm right, I'll tell you later.
Why don't you tell us now?
Can see no other way, Ota-san. Not with the dragon involved.
You're jumping to conclusions, hero. But I guess that's why God gave young men strong legs. There are other alternatives to what you're suggesting, hero.
Ota-san. My responsibility.
No. There's still time, and when there is time, there is possibility. And hope.
Scream if you want to, as much as you want.
You jerk. My father will have you killed for that.
And who will have the honor? Hiro Takara?
He'll find me. I know he will.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm sure that you're right. But whether Mr. Ota's disrespectful daughter is still alive is another matter.
Great security you have around here. It took me at least 15 minutes to get through the guards.
Leave, Mr. Black.
Hey, give me a break. I came all the way over here to follow up on a couple of leads I got. Or maybe something came up with that Monzo guy you had under surveillance, limo driver. Remember him? I didn't mean to interrupt if you were praying.
What I am doing is none of your business.
Or what is, if it has anything to do with this case or Mr. Ota's daughter.
Get out!
And let you play your games all by yourself? Not a chance.
Go away. This is something you will never understand.
I can understand Dragon. Somebody who calls himself that must think he's pretty hot. And tell me something. Anybody give you a nickname? Name you after an animal like tiger or shark? 'Cause there's an organization out there that I know does that quite often.
Told you to leave.
I spent a couple years in Japan. I know all about hara-kiri. To do it in the traditional manner after you cut your gut, you need a friend standing by to chop off your head, right? Well, I'd be more than happy to oblige after you tell me about you and the dragon. Yakuza.
Long time ago. Not anymore.
Yakuza is a Japanese version of the mafia. Once you're in for life.
Mr. Ota arranged for me to die. He also arranged for my job here. Far away from the Yakuza in Japan.
That was pretty generous of Mr. Oda. Why'd he choose you to save from a life of crime?
His wife was a friend of my mother. Before Mrs. Ota died, she asked him to help me. The insanity of the Yakuza life made my choice easy. Before Mr. Ota gave me a choice, I was a stray dog. Animal. You know what that's like?
Yeah. I know what it's like. So the dragon was your boss, and you were gonna bail out before he got his hooks in and made you pay for losing face.
No. The only way Mitsuko would be released is if I died. The only way the dragon would be satisfied.
Hey, the hell with the dragon being satisfied. He'll live to do it again. And you'll be dead. Safe and sound and no longer a threat to him.
I want to be a danger to him.
Good. Then help us make the kidnapping of Mitsuko the biggest mistake the dragon ever made. What's important is the girl. And her father, and you. And you can only help if you're alive. Together, we'll help you repay your debt to Mr. Oda.
Wait here.
Do you have my money? The final payment.
You don't get diddly until the deal was finished. You knew that going in.
They're watching me. I know they're watching me. No, I can't wait. I gotta get out now. Mr. Ota is a very powerful man. The money will let me disappear someplace where even he can't follow.
You know, Monzo, boy, you're beginning to sound like a liability. Like someone who could be dangerous to men like the dragon and sand. And believe me, you don't ever want that to happen.
Good morning.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I tell you guys anything. If I was crazy, maybe. Since I ain't, then take a leap.
Sure, I get it. You're afraid of the dragon because he's Yakuza. And they're nobody to mess with.
That's absolutely right. Nobody to mess with.
Bobby here and I, well, we're not them. We'd probably get sick doing what they do, huh, Bobby?
Oh, yeah, we'd throw up all over the place. But not Mr. Takara here. He wouldn't puke. And with a slime ball like you, oh, he'd probably love it.
And do you know why? Because he's one of them. That's right. And that girl you're holding is a real good friend of his.
He ain't Yakuza. You're lying.
You think so? Sure, Takara-san.
So, what's it gonna be? The dragon later, maybe? Or Takara, right now?
They're moving her around. What does it mean?
Dragon. Stands for the dragon. It's a message for me. In case I made it this far. 12 hours.
I know, time's running out for Mitsuko and you, old buddy. But you know when you're falling behind, sometimes you have to do something weird to jump ahead of the game. I'm gonna go get Bobby.
Yakuza. Local Yakuza.
Yeah, like Danny Hatch. Hey, maybe he can set us up with a meet.
Here's old Hachimoto. That's a definite could be. I mean, he knows all the evil guys on this planet.
Something useful could come from a face-to-face meeting. Yakuza who come to this country are usually looking to change their old ways.
You're all crazy. Psycho. Make a deal with Yakuza?
No, forget about making a deal. Let's just blackmail him with the truth. What do you think?
Yakuza would definitely respond to blackmail more than American deal.
What are we waiting for? Let's call Danny Hatch.
You're nuts. You're nuts!
Hey, George, how'd you like to give your uncle a little privacy? Stand guard in the hallway. Good, be a good boy. Oh. You must be Hiro Takara, the dead Yakuza Danny Hatch told me about. What was your clan?
Scorpions. Imuracho Tokyo. Takara Hiro.
I'm sure you know that I talked with Danny already. He was informed that I wanted nothing to do with your situation. My family and I are new in your country and want no trouble. Our business here, the restaurant and bar downstairs, the bathhouse up here, all of it legitimate.
We got your message from Danny, Mr. Mishima. But we had to come and see you anyway. You see, personally, we don't care what kind of business you have in America, legitimate or not.
Please, take a big bite out of Uncle Sam's apple pie. We hope it pleases you.
But there is a very young girl out there from a very influential Japanese family with very little time left to find until she's killed. I think it would be in your best interest
to help us find a location on this girl.
What do you say, dead man?
The dragon has done this to get back at me for leaving him. As you know, a true Yakuza does not kidnap children. He has disgraced us all by not coming at me alone with proper challenge.
Maybe this emotional and sincerity stuff doesn't cut any ice with you, and perhaps you decide not to help us out in this matter. I just wanted to say I didn't think it was a very good idea. Because then, I'm forced to talk to the press about the presence of the Yakuza in America. And then it's gonna make front page news, film at 11. 60 minutes.
60 minutes?
Hi.
I know that time is short, but you must wait. I'll keep in touch.
Frightened, San? Eager, my friend. Well, teach yourself some patience, San. Took me 10 years to learn the truth about Hiro Takara, and another 4 to put this operation into play. So a few more hours are meaningless. We will have the money, Takara's head, and anything else we want.
Time?
Time? We don't have any time. We've completely run out. Excuse me, Mr. Ota. I just wish I had your cool in this kind of situation. You too, Takara-san?
Mr. Six Killer, I've never been more frightened in my life, and more anxious. Soon the phone will ring, and everything here will be resolved, one way or the other. Here is the money. Here's Takara-san. These are the facts. As a banker, I can deal with these things. But kidnapping, gangsters, violence. I don't know how to face such madness.
In the West, you wear your emotions like a badge. In Japan, we are taught to keep our feelings inside, but believe me, although I sit here calmly, my heart paces. Hey, Takara. Mr. Mishima. Old Harbor, Turner Shipyard, 300 yards east of Pier 10. 3 warehouses, middle warehouse. Hey.
Just in case, Hiro. Are you certain you don't need more men? All that you want can be made available to you.
If this was just about taking down Sand and the dragon, I'd accept, but...
Getting your daughter out is going to be a lot trickier.
More men means more complications, which means more things can go wrong, sir.
You're right. I understand. Her life is most important. Bring Mitsuko back to me, please.
This is beautiful, just beautiful. 10,000 square feet, I love this. Hiya, fella, what a beautiful day to make money, huh? You're not looking at this property. because Winston Running Hawk is big into the punch. Miss Johnson, I want this piece of property.
Well, don't you think you should take a look inside, Mr. Hawk, before making such an expensive decision?
Really?
As you know, real estate is down these days. It's a buyer's market. And I have much more than this to show you.
Well, let me ask you your opinion. I'm gonna buy this whole block, you know, this whole pier, and turn it into Winston Skyhawk's rock and roll bar, huh? An amusement center for adults, for guys like you and I. What do you think about that, huh? Or maybe I should, like, keep it a little simpler. You know, like a hideout for kidnappers. I'll keep it a rock and roll bar.
Yeah.
me you can have.
I knew you would come, Takara-san. And you?
Vince Blackman, it's good to see you again.
It's funny, something so American reminded me of you.
Excuse the expression, Mr. Ota, but this is one hell of a bonus.
Well, it's one hell of a job, Mr. Six Killer.
Thank you.
Miss Phillips.
The money is very generous, Mr. Ota. But my brother and I are happier with the fact that this case turned out so well for everyone concerned. Isn't that right, Bobby?
What?
Right?
Hi, Tashkini.
Let's try some one-step techniques. Bow to Takara-san. To me. Hey!
Hey!
Very good. Let's try the choke, okay? Hey!
Hey!
start, Vince.
That's okay, Mitsuko. I'll survive.
That power move you taught me really worked. It's very radical.
Yes, Vincent-san. Very radical.
Thanks, Takara-san.
Yes.
Did you catch my Kung Fu special, Dad? Did you?
Yes. Another year in this country, and what will you be, daughter?
The best of both worlds. Right, Stoneface?